Hi, this is Derek. This is going to be the last video that I enter into my 31 Days of Oscar 2014 playlist, which has quite a few entries. Definitely did a lot of reviewing this month. What a month. What a month. Um, yeah, basically, I know it's a little different than what, some of my subscribers may have wanted, but, it's something a little different. So I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed, talking about movies that I love, or, some movies that maybe I don't, and had a certain opinion on. So, it's something a little bit different, and I enjoyed doing it, and hopefully I'll do it again next year. The playlist itself is going to be the last entry. Playlist goes over 8 hours. So if you want to start it from the beginning, good luck. Have fun listening to me drone on and on and on and on about movies. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching the videos, and hopefully you enjoyed the reviews. But yeah, all things must end, basically. So yeah, I wanted to take the opportunity for this final video to do some uh, predictions, Oscar predictions for this year, which I'm going to upload this on March 2nd. I'm recording this March 1st, but I'm going to upload it March 2nd, the day of the Oscars, just so I can immortalize my incorrect predictions, which they surely will be, because I always kind of expect the Oscars to do surprises. Then, it turns out like kind of the gut feelings are usually the way it goes. But whatever. So basically, I'm just gonna do like the major categories. So yeah, these are basically my predictions. So for best director, I think it's definitely gonna go to Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity. Mainly because one, I think he definitely pulled off a great directing job, and it's about time that he got some recognition for being the great director that he is. Definitely uh, he pulled off what seemed to have been the impossible with Gravity. So he's definitely earning his place in cinema history with that film. And of course, if you just want to do a by the numbers thing, I mean, it's always a pretty small margin of error that the director who wins Best Director at the Directors Guild Awards will not win the Oscar. Okay, last year was one of the times in like the last 2 decades with Ben Affleck who won, who didn't win or was even nominated for the Oscar. So I think it's going to follow that trend. So I definitely think Cuarón pretty much has it in the bag at this point, basically. So yeah. Best adapted screenplay, it's definitely seeming like 12 Years a Slave should win the award. Definitely rightly so, because it's a very good movie in and of itself, and a very faithful adaptation from what I hear of the real life events in the novel that was written on these real life events. And definitely maybe Philomena could take it, because I know it won the BAFTA. So there's that. It could possibly be an upset, but I think 12 Years a Slave, I think they're probably going to give it a good amount of awards. So I think it's going to win Best Adapted Screenplay. Best Original Screenplay, I know a lot of people are kind of thinking, Her has it in the bag. Spike Jonze, he's going to win it. I'm not so sure. Definitely the movie, while it was nominated for Best Picture, got some good nominations. For its for the film itself, for its screenplay, for the song, the Moon Song, which is great. I love that. Karen O, I'm a huge fan of the AAS. I'd love her to win. That'd be so fucking awesome. But I don't know about that. But I don't know about the screenplay. One, it's a little kind of out there for Academy tastes, and maybe Spike Jonze's best film is yet to come. I know a lot of people loved Her, but I don't think it's his best movie. So if he wins for something, I'd like him to win Best Director for something else that he does, and hopefully that will come soon. What I'm kind of thinking is going to win is Dallas Buyers Club. I think that's going to pull the upset. Mainly because this movie got a lot of nominations that not a lot of people were expecting it to get. So it definitely shows a lot of love on the Academy's part. Uh, Also taking into consideration, this screenplay went through so many revisions. This was in production since like the early '90s. This film, so I mean, it's definitely something um, that I think they'll take into consideration. I definitely don't think American Hustle is going to win for a screenplay. That might be what they might gravitate towards, just to kind of give David O. Russell his due or whatever. But again, kind of like with Spike Jonze, I think that's to come. So I do think Dallas Buyers Club is going to pull the upset for the screenplay, for original screenplay. I think it's just my thoughts. Best Supporting Actress, definitely have some heavyweights in this category. A lot of people are saying maybe Jennifer Lawrence is gonna, pull off the 2 wins in a row. One for Best Actress last year, Silver Linings Playbook. This time for American Hustle. I think it's a good shot that she'll win. I wouldn't say, oh, no chance. They're not going to give it to her again. Because, I mean, one thing you got to take into consideration, this is a televised event. It's where people tune into to see the stars, basically. So definitely if they lock her in, what a lot of people say when they do these predictions, like, it's not who necessarily should win, it's who they want to see on that stage, and I think they'd want to see Jennifer Lawrence on that stage. But I think Lupita Nyong'o might just pull off the upset. I mean, she definitely did win other awards. She won the SAG, of course. So I think it's really, really a close toss-up between those two. But I think just because I'm getting the feeling that 12 Years a Slave is probably going to get a nice little package of awards, I think Lupita just might have the edge. So I think she's going to win it. Best Supporting Actor. I know everyone is thinking Jared Leto, and he was fantastic in Dallas Buyers Club. And my gut is telling me that he's going to win. Hindsight's always 20/20. So I'm going to sit here today, do this video, tell you that I think there's going to be an upset in the supporting category as well. I think Barkhet Abdi is actually going to win it. Mainly because, I know the Academy does like to sort of take credit for finding an actor. Especially with someone like Abdi, whose story is just such a Hollywood overnight success story. Like, driving a cab one day, starring in a big movie with Tom Hanks the next, Oscar nominee the next. Let's take it one further. Let's make him a winner. So I will declare this the year that no one can pronounce the name of the best supporting actor and actress. Best actress, I do think it's going to go to Cate Blanchett. I think she pretty much has it locked in. I actually haven't seen the movie, Blue Jasmine, and I know there's definitely some bad press with Woody Allen and all that horrible shit. But I don't think it will hurt the actress herself, because I think Woody Allen's days of being nominated for Oscars are pretty much over. Well, then again, Roman Polanski won an Oscar, so who the fuck knows? But I think the performance will speak for itself. From what I heard, it's an exceptional performance. The only possible upset I think could possibly be for Judi Dench, actually. So I think she might edge her out for Philomena. Definitely Philomena. It was one of those movies where it got a lot more love than a lot of people were expecting, and it'd be nice for Judi Dench to win an award for a performance lasting longer than like 5 minutes, like Shakespeare in Love. So they might give it to her. They might. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm kind of thinking, gut feeling, Cate Blanchett, she's probably going to win it. That's kind of how it's going to go, I think. Best Actor, I love Leo. I love you so much, Leo DiCaprio. You're my boy, Leo. But it's McConaughey's year. He gave a tremendous, exceptional, career-defining performance in Dallas Buyers Club. So I think they are going to recognize that. So yeah, I think he's pretty much got in the bag. Possibly Leo will upset, or possibly Chiwetel Ejiofor might just be the complete surprise, and again give 12 Years a Slave some more love, which I can see happening. I really can. But I think McConaughey has it. I think he has it. Finally, Best Picture, I do think it's going to be 12 Years a Slave. Possibly Gravity might pull the upset, but I don't see anything else. Maybe American Hustle, but American Hustle, it had a lot of buzz early on, but it's pretty much fizzed out at this point. So I don't think it's going to come home with too many or at all. Then again, watch me be completely wrong and watch it sweep. So who knows? Who really knows? But I do think 12 Years a Slave will win, and maybe not so much for the reasons that the Academy would like to think they'd win. And keep in mind that their whole theme for the show is heroes. So I mean, with that theme, I mean they're not gonna award Wolf of Wall Street anything, really. I mean, that's a movie about despicable people, so, they'll probably, keep to more heroic stories, and there's definitely none more heroic than 12 Years a Slave, but, they'll nominate for being, the searing, uncompromising, brutal look at slavery, when really what makes it such a good movie, I think, in my opinion, is the psychology of the film. And, I talk about the movie a little bit in my Best of 2013 video, if you want to check that out. Possibly, maybe, minute upset of upsets, Dallas Buyers Club. I'd love to see that. Maybe. But I think 12 Years a Slave is most likely going to be getting the award. So those are my predictions, and this has been my 31 Days of Oscar review extravaganza, mumbling on, babbling on, talking about movies, and there's nothing more I like than talking about movies. It's been a month. A lot can happen in a month. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. In my case, bad things. But nothing should stop you from doing what you love, and I love talking about movies, and I think that's, in part what the Academy loves. They love celebrating movies. Every year you'll see someone going, "Oh, I've lost all respect for the Academy because they gave this movie the award or that movie the award." Just grow up. I mean, it's not serious. This isn't, the end of the world if your favorite movie doesn't win. It's not the end of the world if a movie wins for more political reasons, or if it's, in your opinion, not that great of a movie. They're just there to celebrate movies because they love movies. And that's why, everyone on YouTube is, doing movie review channels. It's for the love of movies. So for the love of movies, for the love of God, just don't take it too seriously, and I think you'll enjoy the show a lot better. And plus Ellen. Who doesn't love Ellen? She's dancing, having a good time. But yeah, should be a great show. Should have some surprises, I think, if my predictions are correct. And should be a great night of Hollywood fun. So, yeah. Thanks for watching all my reviews, or maybe just this one video. And, yeah, more videos to come in 2014. Thanks for watching.